Hey again, guys. Cai Beam, and the title of this video is From Theory to Reality. And when I talk about theory here, I mean music theory. So how notes are connected to each other. And I'd like to talk a little bit about how I'm structuring these synapsials that I told you about in the last video. Basically, I'm just going through and starting in one key, I'm playing a major, generally happy sounding piece. And for example, on the first synapsial I did, which is called Asa no Saizuri, which means morning song of the birds or morning bird song, I started in the key of F. So, and the whole piece basically revolved around that. And then the next piece that I did, which you've hopefully gotten a chance to listen to on the channel, was called Price of Forgetting. Now if you look on the keyboard here, F, maybe I can play the F scale, F major scale. A is the third degree of F, and so what I did was to play the next piece, Price of Forgetting, in A minor. So I started with this kind of very sad sounding. But it's all built around the key of A minor. And A minor just so happens to be the relative minor of C major. If you don't know music theory, don't worry about all this, but there's a reason I'm explaining it, and I'll get to that in a little bit, so bear with me. So A minor is the key, the relative minor to C major. So the next piece, the next synapsial that I did, which was called Walk in a Mirage, was based in the key of C major. Now, why does any of this matter? Well, basically, I'm trying to give continuity to all of the synapsials. So even though it's technically improvisation, and I do try to be spontaneous and just come up with ideas randomly, I don't rehearse these things beforehand, the one piece of information I do decide before each one of the synapsials is what key it's going to be in. So I went from F, up a third to A, up a third to A minor, up a third to C, and then the fourth one is E minor. And I keep going like this so that when you listen on Patreon, for those of you that are contributing to me on Patreon, thanks as always. I'm working on getting a system in place for you to give you recognition on these videos for what you're doing. But when you listen to all of the synapsials, one after another in the order that I created them, there is a very nice connected flow because they're all kind of in closely related keys. They follow the sequence: F, A minor, C, E minor, G, B minor, D, and they go all the way through all 24 keys. That's my goal. I don't know what I'll do after I've gone through all 24 keys. You've got all 12 keys here. And then they repeat, right? So eventually we're going to have synapsials that are in all of these major keys: C major, C sharp major, D blah, 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 blah. And minors, so C minor, C sharp minor. So we'll end up with a total of 24 synapsials. And I think that you're going to really enjoy the flow of them, the way that I'm putting them together. And also, I will be releasing these in volume form. So volume 1, volume 2. I'm currently still working on Synapsials volume 1. When I get that ready, the actual album with the artwork, the concept art that's being worked on by my artist, then I'll put a video up about that, and I'll put kind of a little preview of all of the songs on the album. I'm not sure how many I'll put on the first one. Either 8, 10, or 12, but I'll keep you posted. So hopefully, if you're a theory geek, you really enjoyed this video. And if you're not a theory geek, hopefully you made it through the video and enjoyed me talking a little bit about my creative process and the synapsials. So thanks for watching, and like and subscribe if you haven't. Please share the word. Let other people know. More subscribers, the better. It drives traffic up and up and up on YouTube. Thanks a lot, and see you next time.